Hi friends, welcome to my class. This class continuous part of a polynomial chapter. Last previous class we studied zeros of a linear polynomial. Now we study zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Now consider the quadratic polynomial x square minus 3x minus 4. If p of x equals x square minus 3x minus 4, in this equation substitute the values x equals 0 I will take. Now substitute this p of x equals 0 square minus 3 into x is a 0 minus 4 is right same. Then simplify here, 0 square is 0 into 0, that means 0 only, 3 into 0 also 0 only, minus 4 write it as same. Now this value is minus 4. When we substitute the values of the x value is 0, we got p of value is minus 4. I will take another one. If p of x equals x square minus 3x minus 4, same equation, but I will take the x value is 1. Now substitute x square means 1 square here, 1 square minus 3 into x is 1 minus 4. Simplify next step. In 1 square means 1 into 1 is 1, minus 3 into 1 is 3, minus 4 is rated same. 1 minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7 here, so 1 minus 7 is a minus 6 is the answer. So we got p of 1 value is minus 6. If like that only, if p of x, same equation, x square minus 3x minus 4 at x equals here 2, I am substituting x square means 2 square here, minus 3 into x value is 2. Substitute the x value is 2 minus 4. Next step is 2 square means 2 into 2, that means 4. Now 4 minus 3 2 is 6, minus 4 is right same. 4 minus 6 minus 4 is minus 10. Now it is 10 minus 4 is 6, so negative sign, minus 6. P of 2 we got the value is minus 6. If like that only, p of x equals, in the same equation substituting at x equals minus 1. Now x means minus 1 whole square, minus 3 into minus 1 minus 4 as it is. Then minus 1 whole square means minus 1 into minus 1. Now we have minus 1 to minus plus 1 into 1 is 1. 1 square minus 1 square is 1, minus into minus plus 3 ones are 3, minus 4. Next up 1 plus 3 is a 4, minus 4. Now 4 minus 4 is 0. Observe here, at x equals minus 2 I taken, I got the value is 6. Now we use these points and write in the table. Observe here, 0 we substituted in the equation, we got minus 4, and also minus 1 we got a p of x 0, minus 2 we got p of x is 6. Like that I taken some examples in this table. If we locate the points listed above on a graph paper and draw the graph, we will observe now. Observe here, I will mark the points now. X minus 2, x value is minus 2. In y value we got plus 6, this is a top line, so plus 6, this is our point, that means minus 2 and 6 are intersecting in this point. Here minus 1 and 0 in this. Next is 0 and minus 4, 0 and minus 4 is here. Now we got 3 points. Next we observe x equals 1, so x-axis this is 1, y-axis we have to mark minus 6, so minus 6, see here minus 6 point, this is our minus 6. Then x equals 2 and y equals minus 6, and x equals 2, y is minus 6. In this, here we got this point. Next x equals 3. X equals 3 here. This is x equals 3. Now y equals minus 4. Come to downside minus 4. This is our minus 4. Here this point. Next x equals 4. Y value we have 0. That means in 0 line only. We have to mark here. Next x equals 5. Then y equals is plus 6. That means plus 6. Here we have to mark. This is our point. Now we have to draw. That means I will draw now. Means I will join these points. See here. This looks like a U shape in an upward direction. So this is our graph line now. Here we have to observe this graph line will cross on x-axis. Here observe here. This line will pass through 2 points, that means minus 1 and 4. So this minus 1 and 4 are cross on the x-axis. That means intersects on a x-axis. These points are called the zeros of these 2 points minus 1 and 4 are the zeros of a polynomial, quadratic polynomial. Y is equal to, we have 3x square minus 3x minus 4. Observe carefully here. In fact, for any quadratic polynomial ax square bx plus c a not equal to 0, the graph of the corresponding equation y equals ax square bx plus c as one of the two shapes earlier open upward like u or downward like u, depending on whether a is less than 0 or a is greater than 0. Earlier we saw an upward direction of this u-shape parabola. Here we observe note u-shape downward or upward direction. These curves are called parabolas. You can see the graph that minus 1 and 4 are zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Minus 1 and 4 are the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. See here, minus 1 and 4 are the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Observe now. You can see the graph that minus 1 and 4 are the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Thus, the zeros of quadratic polynomial, x square minus 3x minus 4 are x coordinates of a points where the graph of y equals x square minus 3x minus 4 intersect the x-axis. Thus, this fact is true for any quadratic polynomial, that is, the zeros of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c a is not equal to 0 are precisely the x coordinates of the points where the parabola representing the y equals ax square plus bx plus c intersect at the x-axis. Hence we observe this, and here the zeros of quadratic polynomials are minus 1 and 4. Now observe here, here the graph cuts x-axis at two distinct points a and a dash. The coordinates of a and a dash are the two zeros of quadratic polynomial. This means the line intersect on x-axis points. That x-axis points we called as the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Remaining topics we will study in the next class. Thank you for watching, friends.